Hello everyone and welcome to Next Level. Today we're going to talk about the difference between fixed and growth mindsets. So what is a fixed mindset? Well, a fixed mindset is when you believe that your abilities are set in stone and cannot be changed. You might think that you are either good at something or you're not, and there is nothing you can do to change that. On the other hand, a growth mindset is when you believe that your abilities can be developed through hard work and dedication. You might think that you're not good at something yet, but with practice and effort, you can get better. And that's an important difference then, practice. Well, let's take a look at some examples regarding fixed and growth mindset. In a fixed mindset, you might say things like, I'm just not good at math, or I'll never be able to learn a new language. In a growth mindset, you might say things like, I'm not good at maths yet, but I'm working on it. Or, learning a new language is challenging, but I know I can do it with practice. And of course, we all have areas where we might have a fixed mindset. For example, I do quite a lot of yoga, and for several years I had a fixed mindset regarding me being able or not able to do a headstand. I always fear the moment during a yoga class that I hope there's not going to be a headstand during this class, because I felt like a fake not being able to do a headstand. But one day I just decided that of course if I put the hours in, then if I start practicing on how you should do the headstand and really to get the information on how it's done, and starting to build the muscle groups that are required to have to do a correct headstand without injuring yourself. And that was an important point that when I decided to, of course I'm going to do this. So very soon I actually managed to do a headstand. I think it took about 6 months before I could do a headstand without support. Of course, it was not the most beautiful headstand, or the form was way far from being perfect, but it was an amazing feeling to be able to do that headstand. Something that I thought in my mind that I was never going to do. So, you can see why this matters now. Because research has shown that people with growth mindset are more likely to succeed in different challenges. They are more likely to succeed in school, for example, in work, and in life in general. When you believe that your abilities can be developed, you are more likely to take on challenges and persist through difficulties. For example, I play piano now. Even though I'm not good at it, yet I practice often, and I can see my progress. The more I practice, the better I get. So okay, now, how can you develop a growth mindset? Well, embrace challenges. Don't shy away from things that are difficult or unfamiliar, and learn from criticism. View feedback as an opportunity to improve. Put in effort, practice regularly, and don't give up when things get tough. Be like David Goggins and thrive when challenges is coming your way and is being tough. David Goggins usually says, "You don't know me, son," and he means that try me, go ahead, I will succeed. And you notice that I've used David Goggins as a reference there, because I think it's important to be inspired by others. So Be inspired by others. Look for role models who have achieved what you want to achieve. And there you have it, the difference between fixed and growth mindset. Remember, developing a growth mindset takes time and effort, but it's worth it in the end. Now I want you to really think about what mindset do you usually have when you meet challenges. Take some kind of notes this week where you write down, are you do you use growth mindset more, or do you think that you have or do you think that you have a fixed mindset in different situations? Write down so you can reflect about this. And think, in what situations would you like to change the fixed mindset to growth mindset? And if you don't have a growth mindset, then you don't have it yet. And with practice, you will be able to have a growth mindset. So good luck with your training, and have a nice day. Bye bye.